So the thing about PTSD is you just never know when it's going to catch you out. For me, post-traumatic stress disorder is a scar that I feel Iraq left. That's probably always going to be with me. And there's only been so far 2 occasions where I've lost control of it and it's taken over me. I'd not long been out of hospital, went to meet my mum and dad, just thought we were going for coffee. I was still in a wheelchair, I hadn't had my leg amputated, and we turned up and they were showing clips of World War II, a memorial, and the sounds that were in those video clips set off every alarm bell in my body. I was shaking, crying uncontrollably. I couldn't rationalise what was happening to me, and everything my body was telling me that I was back under attack and how it felt like when I was in Iraq. And it wasn't just about the incident where I got blown up, it was about the hard times when the camp was mortared and you could hear them landing and you didn't know where they were going to land. And that was hard, that was really hard. And my family around me and my kids, they don't understand PTSD. The only people that I feel understand are the veterans. And once you leave the army, it's hard because you aren't surrounded by those veterans anymore and you're out in the big wide world. And if it happens to you and catches you unaware, then you have to hope that the public will understand. I went on the island, Bear Grylls the island. I wanted to prove that I could do that and that if I could do that, I could do anything. And I was caught out in front of millions of people around the world in a thunderstorm of all things. And that's the thing about PTSD is people think it'd be fireworks or a car backfiring that will trigger it, and it's not that. I've been in thunderstorms in the UK hundreds of times and nothing had happened. That thunderstorm on the island was like nothing I've ever heard, and I've never heard sound that loud other than when I was in Iraq. And again, it's the fear, your body relives the fear of what you think you're going to die. And I don't think anybody in normal life can say that they've ever experienced a moment where they think they're going to die. But I have, and my fellow veterans have, and that thunderstorm brought that back. And although I knew I wasn't going to die, I couldn't control my body and my body was still reacting that way. And I felt sick. And I felt ashamed because I was a 32-year-old woman stood in a thunderstorm sobbing, and nobody around me understood because I was the only veteran that was there. That was tough. And afterwards, again caught on camera, I just said that I wanted to feel normal. Normal for me now is having PTSD is part of my life, and I always have to take it into account, and it may always catch me out, but somehow I've got to find a way to be okay with that, and I think I will eventually.